So I have finally just got this ultra rare real Ghostbusters colour changing mug. I'm so excited to show you all.
And we get some views. Sorry, Dan. Remember to like and subscribe.
The last of the petty cash went down the drain for Twinkies and coffee and a busted chain. No more donuts, no more caffeine rain. Just saving the city and feeling the strain.
Hello, welcome to the last of the Petty Cash podcast. My name is Darren McQuade, the Magic Ghostbuster, and this is the magnificent
Christopher Carter.
So, first things first, I guess, sorry for the slight delay in this episode. We are just very busy. We had Halloween and all that sort of stuff, and life, and
life's generally got in the way at the moment, and
yes.
as Darren says, it's a busy time of year for everybody, especially Darren with his gigs and events.
Yeah, so obviously we had Halloween. I was running a Halloween event, and then we did get together and do the South End Halloween parade, which was amazing.
Yeah, really good.
Which turnout to that was just incredible. And then obviously we're going to have the Christmas rush coming up. We set ourselves a target of doing one of these every 2 weeks, and we try and film a couple when we get together, which again, time doesn't always allow that, does it? But we do our best, so hopefully we'll get them out every 2 weeks, but obviously...
Just bear with us.
Yeah, we're not going away. If it takes 3 weeks, the podcast hasn't ended or anything.
No.
Life has got in the way. Talking of podcast ending.
Yeah, so we had a little bit of a glitch yesterday, and a frantic phone call from Darren in the afternoon.
Basically our YouTube channel got took down again for violating community standards. This is the second time that's happened. Now, if you've listened to our podcast, you know we don't violate community standards, and the people that comment don't violate community standards. No. And I get notifications of what gets commented, and I've never had any, because sometimes you do get dodgy things commented on YouTube channels. I've had it myself and other channels I've run. Yeah. But normally we've got filters that filter them out anyway. So someone's reporting us essentially. Yeah. And it happened before. We don't know who it is. It's obviously somebody who doesn't like us. And all I'm going to say is, if you don't like us, grow a spine and come and tell us to our face. Yeah, we're not, as I say, and we're not even really worried about it because, the odd person is not going to make any difference to what we do with this podcast. No, and, I'm going to give that person one bit of advice. If you don't like us, don't listen to us. Simple. Yeah, because you're wasting your time. Yeah, and I think that is a life lesson, not just for us, but just life in general. Don't waste your life. Scroll on past. Yeah, that's it, And it's ironic because you see that a lot with, I guess, political figures on Facebook is probably the most obvious one, where people will comment and go, "Oh, you're a scumbag" or something like that. Yeah, you're actually helping them. Yeah, because all they care about is the engagement. Yeah, so you're just adding fuel to the fire. Yeah, the best thing you can do for someone you don't like on social media is actually ignore it. Not post a hate message or even a dislike or anything. It actually goes against what you think it's doing. So we're not going to dwell on that any longer. No. Okay, so we can thank YouTube. Thank you very much, because you was immensely speedy, and within an hour. Yeah, it was within an hour. I was actually quite shocked. We're back up and running. So. I don't know why I was shocked, because they were very speedy last time. Yeah, but even more so. Yeah, it just always feels like the sort of thing that's going to take days, but no, very quick. But anyway, we won't dwell on that. No. So pickups, Chris. Anything new this week? Pickups. So first and foremost, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to Dino, who sponsors my weekly shirts or my fortnightly shirts. Mainly because Dean can't seem to order a shirt that fits him. So I get all of his brand new cast-offs. So I did promise him the other day, we was out for his birthday, and I did promise him I would wear another one of his shirts, which is this amazing Joe Cirillo pencil neck shirt. And is this a case of Dino thinking he's smaller than he is? Without being rude? No, actually, they don't come up large enough. He's a bit long in the body. So I think that's the problem, So whereas I'm a little bit squat, everything fits me, so I'm not complaining. Keep on buying, Dean. Yeah, he's got a massive Christmas list of shirts he wants, so that can be sorted. Yeah. So pickups. First and foremost, I think we'd like to maybe give Eric Christensen a shout out. Mr. Moogly himself. He's on a big fundraising thing, because obviously in America at this moment in time, we're on the Ghostbusters Give Back. Yeah. So
And Eric was looking for sponsors, and there was a set amount of sponsors he was after, and he was giving out special sponsor patches, which he was very kind enough to send both me and Darren one of each, which are these amazing.
Yeah, very lovely patches.
These are really nice, and anybody that, you know, these are really coveted by people, so thanks again, Eric.
Yeah,
and we a few other bits and pieces in there, cards and that, and a couple of stickers, and a couple of his other patches I ordered. One of those is yours, Austin, by the way, in here. I will give it a quick show. It was the Florida Ghostbuster one that you asked for, Austin. So, and we got this amazing certificate thanking the Last of the Petty Cash for their sponsorship. So thanks ever so much, Eric. We really appreciate it, and we love you, man, and we'll carry on supporting you wherever we can.
Yeah, and talking of support, Claire Bueno from the Cleaning Up the Town documentary are currently trying to fundraise for their Too Hot to Handle, which is their documentary on Ghostbusters 2, and they are doing a, what do you call it, a live watch party.
Live watch party, yeah, like a watch along on basically on cleaning up the town.
Yeah, and I think they're going to answer questions, and they are showing the premiere of the Too Hot to Handle trailer.
Yeah.
Which I'm trying to remember. I should have looked this up. I think it was the 29th.
29th,
which is a Saturday. Yeah. Unfortunately, me working, I can't actually. Be part
well,
of that,
I shall be taking part in that, and I think we've got like the likes of Derek Osborne on there as well. And anybody that knows Derek, he's an absolutely wealth of knowledge. He's my go-to guy when I'm twitchy about anything I'm buying that's prop or sort of original artwork related. So yeah, hopefully you'll be out for a few questions of Derek as well. So
so yeah, check that out and buy some merch, because it all helps with their funding to get the post-production.
Yeah, because Claire's got some lovely shirts. It's coming around to Christmas, so you know she's got some great shirts. She's got a Library Ghost shirt. She's got the Scolari Brothers.
Yeah.
There's a Terror Dog animatronic shirt she does, and the book. Buy the book.
Yeah, and if you have no idea what we're talking about, it is the best Ghostbuster documentary you'll ever watch.
And the best Ghostbusters book potentially you'll buy. So.
Yeah, so check it out. I mean, obviously you can buy it on DVD and Blu-ray. I don't know if it's streaming though. I don't really stream stuff.
I think there was a streaming at one time, but whether that's still available, I don't know. So.
So definitely check that out. But so do you want me to go first?
Yeah, away you go, Darren.
So I've had a few little things this week. First is my new Magic Ghostbuster patch, which is this one. So this is my patch of a mini puff pulling Moogly out of a hat, holding a magic wand. And I did a very small run of these, maybe 3 years ago, I think. I only got 10 because there was a patch maker I used to use, and they did a very small run of 10, which was great. The quality weren't as good as these, so I used the new patch maker for these. I'm very happy, and I've already sold about 20% of them. So, and already put one on my jacket. So
really nice patch.
Yeah, so I've got one on my jacket with all my other patches, and also had from one of the name tag people on eBay, and I can't remember what the name is now. I had a name tag done of the Magic Ghostbuster. Yeah, because normally it has my name McQuade, but I just thought I'd see what the Magic Ghostbuster looked like. Unfortunately, iron-on backing on these is not very good. That peels a lot. I do need to get some stitches on that. But
while you've got the jacket there, Darren, just hold it up, because Darren's also got the Museum of Modern Art.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're a GB2 fan and somebody who likes a real in-depth patch, these are brilliant. And they've been a little bit of a slow burner for you at the moment.
Yeah, they have. I think it might be a bit obscure for some fans, maybe.
But I love him, and so maybe hit Darren up for one of those as well.
Yeah, it's a bit of an unusual one, but yeah, what can I say? And speaking of GB, I think everything we've got GB2 almost.
Yeah, it's a lot of GB2 stuff floating around.
So, finally got one of the Hardy's cups, the official Ghostbusters 2 headquarters cups. And these, when these come up on eBay, because it was from America, you normally end up paying, 30-40 quid a cup because of the postage. Whereas I come across a listing where you got like a few of the cups, and it worked out a little bit cheaper per cup. So me, Chris, went in on that, and got some cups, and then I've sold a couple to other people as well. So it's kind of evened out, which is great. But yeah, it's a nice nice cup. And in fact, that is your cup, Chris.
Thank you very much. Much
I
appreciated. Thank you.
So yeah, very cool cup. I think we were both bidding on a banner for that a while back, weren't we?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't realise we were outbidding each other, and neither of us won it either, which was
No,
really annoying.
that's it. I think I've got the official poster for that somewhere, the store display poster.
Yeah.
But yeah, hardy stuff, yeah, obviously quite plentiful in the States, but not so plentiful over here.
Yeah,
So,
and that is one downside about some of the stuff you do get come up on eBay, like the cheaper things end up being so much money just because of postage and all that, which is annoying. This other GB2 thing I've got, which is a bit of a weird one, it's Ghostbusters 2 scented car litter bags. I mean, can I say anything more about that?
No, they're scented in there for you litter in your car, so yeah.
They're not open and I can't smell it through the plastic. And I don't actually know if the bags themselves have, you'd like to think they have the GB2 logo.
I mean, but it's nice packaging.
Yeah, so nice unusual little item there. And then, still on the GB2, I've got one of Oscar's onesies. Not actually the one from the film, but this is the exact model that they had in the film. And I got this mostly because I cosplay as Vigo. Check out Vigo the Cosplaythian. My plan is to get a doll and put in it, and then it'll be a photo op or
not a blow-up doll.
No, not a blow-up doll.
Oh, okay.
No. We'll see. We'll see how
a small newborn.
Yeah, we'll see how things go. I've actually got a really creepy Ronald McDonald doll.
Yeah, I know. I quite like the idea of that.
I'm thinking of putting that in it. But yeah, this is for anyone who doesn't know. There's two versions of this. One buttons up, and this is the zip one. The zip one is the correct one. It has this little bit that goes across the top. But both versions have the same Winnie the Pooh patch, which is him with his little jar of honey down by his side.
I think these were from Sears originally, I think.
I have no idea. There is a tag which I never really investigated. Winnie the Pooh, USA, Disney.
But I think Sears was the actual seller or distributor. The other one's more likely faded.
Yeah, the other tag has faded. So yeah, you could be right on that. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
The thing that interests me about this, which I'd only really ever thought about once I bought it, was the fact that it is Winnie the Pooh. Normally, films are quite thingy about having
stringent, with any form of logo and copyright.
I mean, obviously, I work on film a lot, and if you're doing a job where you're just turning up in plain clothes, you can't have a sports T-shirt that will have Reebok or something written across it. It has to be plain or something. So I'm surprised that they actually had Winnie the Pooh on that.
Yeah. Well, it's funny you should say that because when we was filming Frozen Empire, and they was suggesting sort of costuming and clothing, I did want to rock up in a Run DMC shirt. So a little nod to GB2, and I was told no.
That's a shame.
So that was a bit of a shame. So
I always remember this weird one where I worked on it was a World Cup rugby advert, and now I'm not a rugby guy, so I couldn't tell you the names of the teams or anything, but they done our faces up and all that, but they couldn't use any team logos or flags or anything on the faceplate because they didn't have the licensing to use the teams. I assume they would have had to pay the teams money if they'd done that, which, even though it was an official World Cup advert, so even things like that they're really strict on, but maybe they just weren't as strict in 1989.
But saying that, the shirt they put me in on Frozen Empire was a New York Yankees shirt.
Yeah.
So, which is, it's a strange one, isn't it? So no rhyme or reason to it sometimes, I think.
No logic at all, but that's Hollywood for you. The only other thing I've got to show, which again is actually yours because this is something we went in together, these real Ghostbusters pyjamas. So they're blue. It's basically almost like a real Ghostbusters flight suit, essentially, but pyjamas. It has the real Ghostbusters on it with the logo on the back, and little logo on the arm, and a set of these come up, so a set of 3. They all had slight imperfections, like there's a slight bit where the stitchings come loose, which is easy enough to fix if you're that bothered about it. But yeah, so I've got 3 of these, and we went in with our friend Danny Denton, so he bought the other one, and I think they ended up costing us about 20 quid each or something, was it?
It wasn't a lot of money.
Well, something like that, I can't remember now.
I think
it might have been 30 now I think about it.
No, I think ours were 20 quid each, I think Danny's was 80.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Sorry Dan, I'm pulling your leg. So it wasn't 35 though Dan, so as soon as that's an in-joke with Danny at the moment, so...
Yeah, he's getting a lot of bargains on.
Not bargains at £35 every time.
But yeah, cool little pyjamas. So again, that's your one.
Thank you very much.
Over,
yeah.
so I've got mine stored somewhere at home. I don't know where I put it, but it's somewhere. So in the next video, Chris will be trying to
get
put
into
that on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for me today on pickups. Do you want to tell us what your stuff is?
So a few little bits and pieces here. I just want to firstly just get this little fella out of the way. So we've got this amazing little 3D printed Santa Slimer. These are being done by our very own Kieran Walker at the Southend-on-Sea Ghostbusters. They're really, really cool. It's getting around to Christmas time. You want something silly, a small gift for somebody. The arms are articulated. Faces are painted and the mouth's painted really, really nicely. I say, great little fun item. I think Kieran's doing these currently at the moment for £15 posted. So,
yeah,
bargain. It is a really a cheap little stocking filler bargain. Give Kieran a shout out on the Southend-on-Sea Ghostbusters. Yeah,
and he really needs the money because the invoice for the advertising's in the post
That's
now.
it,
And,
yeah.
If you don't buy one, he's going to go bankrupt.
Yeah, so yeah, shout out to Kieran for that. So my pickups, so a few nice little pieces that I've been after for a while. A shout out really to Tom Henry and Matt Sanders down at the containment unit. I tend to, when I'm buying autographs and bits and pieces, I tended to build up a stock of them and then get them to send in one hit, because otherwise postage and all that sort of makes it, slightly unaffordable at times, So I had a big cotchel of autographs come through. This is just a small sample of them. So firstly, this piece, which Darren hasn't seen yet.
Yeah, very nice.
Which is a piece of original Hank Mayo art, the Scoleri brothers. I hope that's picking that up on the camera. It's a really beautiful sketch. He done about 10 or 15 different sketches. Every one of them was different, and they did sit around for quite a while. And in the end, I bit the bullet on that one because I love the Scoleri brothers. So yeah. So yeah, that. Also in the same package, I had this arrive, which is a really nice autographed Richard Edlund in front of the temple, which was quite an important one for me for various reasons. I do have one of the original temple doors, and I do own now some absolutely incredible blueprints, thanks to somebody who shall remain nameless, but they know they are, and thank you so much. There was also a really nice McKenna on the back in the red coat. I know that was a scene which was actually deleted in Frozen Empire, but yeah. So yeah, really pleased with that. And my final autograph, although that I do have more, was this really cool piece from a different source, which was Emily Lind as Melody. It's a really great image. I love the fact that it's the ghost image. I hadn't seen this before, and yeah, decided to snap that one up. So
yeah, great image.
Which means quite a lot to me as well, because we spent quite a bit of time in Melody's this year actually, when we was over there for Ghostbusters Day.
Yeah, and actually news has just broke that they're shutting.
Yeah,
Rich Steiner. That's
the
cool.
Rich Steiner. Yeah. So yeah, that's really sad, because they were lovely guys. It was a 24-hour diner. It's been now, by all accounts, for about 90 odd years.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something that lasts that long, and
yeah,
hopefully someone buys it up and keeps it.
Yeah, I mean the food was amazing. The prices were really good. So yeah, fingers crossed that something happens with that.
Yeah, because obviously I didn't go this year. I went last year, and we did get some pictures and did a little video on it. But
yeah.
we never got time to eat in there. So that was one of my plans when going back. But
yeah,
we'll see what happens. Hopefully someone else takes it over. But
yeah,
if it's not to be, it's not to be.
No. So yeah, that's it for pickups at the moment.
Cool. So I was just thinking, talking about that red coat quickly. Obviously the winter is coming now, and the times are getting colder. What's your opinion on the red coat now? Looking at it a year on, is it a year on?
No, 2 years on, is it?
No, you're
We're on
thinking
25?
No, it was like, I think we're about a year and a half.
I
I
think
think
24, 23.
Yeah, it was filmed in 23. Come out in 24.
Come out in 24.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We're getting old.
we're getting old, yeah, older. I love the red coat. You know, I know everybody goes, no, it only appeared for a few minutes here and there. I don't really care. It's such a central and focal point with the advertising of the film, etc. That I love it.
Yeah, I like the red coat. I think it looks good. It's gave us obviously options for cold weather. I do think it looks good. My only thing I feel with the red coat, and I felt this before the film even come out, is that I think for a Comic Con it's perfect. I think if you're doing a public parade or something, I wouldn't wear them. I'd almost ban them, because I feel like to the general public who are not a hardcore fan, Ghostbusters are people in khaki, not in red coats.
Yeah, I tend to sort of agree with you there to a certain extent. I think there are lots of the younger audience now that have gone this time round to see Ghostbusters Frozen Empire that do associate you with a red coat. I think a lot of maybe the older people, you know, don't associate you so much.
I get what you mean, but I don't think it was in the film enough to really associate it.
No.
I'm talking more the general public.
The general public, no, I agree with you. You're always, and I think even with sort of parading or doing a con or anything, even in a grey flight suit, a GB2 flight suit is a tricky one. Yeah,
because it's funny actually, because I know people obviously complained the red coat wasn't it enough, but I think I've never done the timing, but I'm sure the red coats are in Frozen Empire more than the grey suits are in GB2.
Yeah.
Because when were they in GB2? It was in the montage sequence.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Winston's wearing one, isn't he, when they're around the pool table?
Yeah.
I think. Was it in any other scene? I'm trying to remember. I don't think it was it?
I don't think so. No, unless I'm just trying to think. No.
Yeah. Nothing's springing to mind, but even if we've forgotten one, it just shows how relevant it was. So
I mean, I love the grey flight suit. I love the GB2 flight suit. But as you say, it's like the khaki flight suit, as Darren's saying. It's like the Stormtrooper, isn't it? From Star Wars.
Yeah, it's the classic. It's the
one that everybody identifies with. So yeah, it is a tricky one. But as I say, I love the red coat. Yes, it keeps me warm, and it's kept me dry on many occasions.
Yeah. And I do want to get a Wuxley.
A Wuxley, both on mine and Darren's wish list. We'd love a Wuxley. But just at the moment, until they drop in price a little bit, unless they have a mad Black Friday sale.
I don't even know if they've got them anymore.
Yeah, they still do. Yeah.
So, one other thing. Earlier this year, we both took part in the London New Year's Day parade, and we worked with Help for Heroes.
Yeah. Not Help for Heroes, no.
No, it's not Help for Heroes, that's the military one, isn't it?
That's it, yeah.
Heroes for Charity.
Heroes for Charity.
But both are good charity, it's because I've done stuff for both of them. Heroes for Charity, where we raise money for Great Ormond Street, and we will be doing that again this year. Yeah. So please check out our social medias. We're both going to be, throwing that out there a lot.
Yeah, because it's a great thing that Carl Hopcroft and Rebecca do.
Yeah, they organise that section of it. Yeah. All the superheroes, you know, your Batmans, your Supermans, your Ghostbusters, your Doctor Who's, your
Star Wars, everything. Yeah. So it's a really big event on New Year's Day. It's not up there with Macy's Day Parade, but it is still an extremely well attended event in London.
Yeah. Oh, it was absolutely crazy.
And we're just a very small part of it. You know, there's drum bands, piper bands. Cars, stunt cycles, all sorts.
I think they have some big singers, don't they?
Singing all sorts of stuff.
So I think we probably take up 1% of what it is. It's an incredible thing, and I think it's televised all around the world, isn't it? So,
we saw ourselves on the TV last year, and it's a great thing.
We're not talking about Crime Watch, Chris.
No, right, okay, sorry. Yeah, no, it's a great event, as I say. It's an amazing children's hospital, Great Ormond Street. It's known worldwide, so anything we can do to help them,
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, like I said, if you check out our social medias, just mention those quickly. So you can find me on the Magic Ghostbuster and Vigo the Cosplaythian on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Chris?
You can find me on Ghostbusters the Spirit of 84 on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok and Threads, and also you can find me on the South End on Sea Ghostbusters on all of those platforms as well.
Yeah, you can get us on there as well. So yeah, we'll be posting about that a lot.
Yeah.
So donate.
Yeah, please donate because it goes to a really worthy cause.
I'm gonna become Vigo now.
Yeah.
I command you to donate. I'm not sure if that worked.
No.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, one other thing. The HasLab Ecto 1. I think about a month ago we got emails. And I know America got the same email, but I think they got theirs a week earlier to say make sure your shipping address is up to date by the 10th of November. It was for us. I believe America might have been about a week earlier.
Yeah.
That date is just gone, and we've not had any shipping confirmation yet. Yeah, well, I can't really say much more about it. Now, I remember when the Proton Pack one shipped almost a day after that date, whereas the 2 in the box was almost 2 months after that date. We didn't get our 2 in the boxes, literally on Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, yeah. Santa baby turned up and dropped.
And I've opened mine.
Mine's still in the... actually, it's moved from the hallway into the Ghostbusters room, so we're a little closer to opening it.
Yeah,
so
maybe we'll do an unboxing 2 years too late.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
When Chris finally opens his. But yeah, so hopefully at some point we will get it, and we'll obviously be talking about that. What's going to happen is it's going to come the day after we film an episode.
Yeah, more than likely.
That's what's going to happen. It's probably going to come tomorrow.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, looking forward to that. So let us know if you've ordered it. And I ordered 2. I ordered the one and the one with the 1A parts. And I think you only ordered the one, didn't you?
I ordered the one. I got charged for 2.
Yeah. So we don't know what Chris is getting.
Yeah, anything could happen.
Yeah. But I kind of regret now because I kind of I ordered the 1 and then the 1A. And the reason I did that was I wasn't sure if the packaging would go, but I think from one of the cons, I think the 1A bit is just an extra box.
That's it, San Diego, they showed
so in hindsight, maybe I should have ordered 2 1As because I think you would make more money selling the figures and all that. But never mind.
Yeah, such is life.
Yeah, but looking forward to that. But anyway, so talking of merch, we do have a piece of merch here, and that is the latest Mondo, and that is Egon Spengler with the Boogeyman, which is it's another incredible set, and I'm not too long a wait for this one this time. So it feels like it wasn't that long ago we're talking about the Peter Sam Hain, because that was massively delayed with shipping and all that. Now, what I found slightly odd is me and Chris seem to be the only ones in the UK that have actually had this. So
so if that's intentional, Mondo, we love you a bit.
Are you fans of the podcast?
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, we've got nothing but nice things to say about you for no other reason. We bought these, so before anyone starts, people on podcasts or influencers are getting special treatment. We haven't. We literally pay for them just like you guys.
Yeah. Can't say more than that really.
No.
But I've already opened mine. I did an unboxing video on my Magic Ghostbuster channel, and it's just so incredible. Like the Boogeyman figure specifically. Yeah. Because like as good as the Ghostbusters themselves are, we've had plenty of them. Yeah. So I don't think they take your breath away quite as much as the ghosts, because the ghosts at first. Yeah. And just holding that Boogeyman is incredible. It's such a big figure.
I mean, as I say, I am terrible mainly because I wait until I've got space in cabinets to pull things out of boxes.
So we could be waiting until 2030.
I do have an idea. For this as regards what I'm going to do, so that might have to wait. But yeah. Darren's more likely better qualified to talk about this than myself. So
the Egon figure is, the articulation is fantastic on them both. I think I read one person having some issues with the hips on Egon. Yeah. I didn't have any issues with mine. And I did read someone seemed to have an issue with the Boogeyman's extra head fitting on or something. But again, I had no issues with mine whatsoever. Boogeyman, he comes with a stand to stand him up. Someone did comment on my video saying they did manage to stand him without the stand. but I think you'd have to, because he's very top heavy. You'd have to lean him against something for that. My only, because he comes with 2 heads. I almost wish they gave us 2 bodies. Yeah. Just because it's like, what head do I display? You know. You get your cardboard ghosts in the back again, and what I really like is on the previous one, they had taped that to the really lovely cardboard backdrop you get in this, with some really horrible tape, and took ages with proper sticky stuff removed to get that tape marks off. This, they've just taped them to the plastic part. So yeah, no issues there whatsoever.
Come off easier.
Yeah. All the little details, you know. I really love the PK meter. Yeah. Because I think the last real Ghostbusters Egon we got was Diamond Select, and I'm sure that came with 2 or 3 different PK meters with the antennae in different positions. Whereas this, you can actually pull it out, right, and then open it up. Nice. And like, for something so small, like, the engineering is like, it's incredible. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I know people sort of think, oh, we're just saying nice things about Mondo for the sake of it. We really aren't, you know. No. We love these, and we're very grateful for the fact that they've done these. These are the dream real Ghostbusters figures. You know, of course there's nitpicks. There's always going to be nitpicks. One nitpick is Egon's flight suit is a little bit bright compared to how it appears in the show. But I'm not really sure if that's a complaint. I think it still makes for a very nice figure. Yeah, I think it pops. Yeah. I really like I think from a display point of view, it really, really pops, which, you know, and it gives it that animated cartoon look about it. Yeah, so, absolutely. I mean, I quite like that. I heard people complaining that, you know, the glasses were a little bit too thick on, but, you know, come on, guys. You know, Mondo are trying to also sell you something that isn't going to break the first time you touch it. And and I'll be honest, when I unboxed mine, I didn't think they were too thick. Yeah, and I've seen pictures, and I don't think they are. So I think that would be an OTT sort of review on it. I think my only other again, it is a nitpick, is the box. I would have liked to have seen something different with the box. Like my idea for the box would have been to do another level of the firehouse, so when you get all 4, you could have stacked them, like made a square out of them, and literally, because the box, other than the little bit of text down the side, is identical. Even the back, I think, is the same stuff on the back. Again, it is just a nitpick. You know, there's nothing really negative I could say about this. No, and I think obviously from a costing point of view, you know, you start changing box art dramatically, you know, it does start to, you know, work out more expensive. And I guess that nitpick would apply to the backdrop thing on the inside. Again, is the interior of the firehouse. Maybe it would have been nice to have had one of the containment unit or something. But again, who knows what's down the line? I don't really know what else to add, really. I just think it's another great figure. Yeah, so at this moment in time, we're 5 figures in total, aren't we? So we're without the dropping of Janine, which we anticipate, I would think, around Christmas or January time. I'm hoping they kind of wait till the end of January after Christmas, when people have got more money. Would be my hope, which obviously comes with a desk. Comes with alternate legs, so sitting or standing. Kissing Slimer. Was he come with any ghosts? Yes, it did. Yeah, we've got a couple of little sort of goblin-y type ghosts that are in the desks and things like that. So looking forward to that. I don't know if it's going to come in such a big box if it hasn't got a big packing ghost. I don't know, because the desk is going to be quite a large piece, so I really don't know. It would be interesting to see. But so that's going to be the next one, and then after that we don't know what the future holds for the line. Obviously we've just had the Halloween Sam Hain edition. I know there was like, sorry to interrupt there, but I know there was a lot of people going, oh, you know, they jumped on the bandwagon doing a variant, it's a bit of a cheap trick. I really, really like this variant. I like the colours, I like the facial expressions, and I love the 2. The little 2, they're goblins, aren't they? Yeah, absolutely. And I'm kind of in the middle on it, where I agree, it looks great, I love the colours, I love everything that comes with it. I do think it's a little bit cheeky to have done that so soon when it was pitched as I know it's a colour variant, but it was supposed to be exclusive to that box. I I don't have a problem with companies doing that, but maybe just wait another year. I feel because I just feel like now. Is it going to be a Boogeyman variant and a Sandman variant and all these? And is it almost... I don't know if it takes away from the... You know, because these are always pitched as timed exclusives. So you're almost like pressured into buying them. So, but then I think if you think, oh, they're just going to release it in a slightly different colour. Does it take away from that a little bit? I mean, I'm going to buy them regardless because I think they're great. That's the problem.
Well, Mondo, you've got us hook, line and sinker with these. So, yeah, me and Darren will always be buying them.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen other criticisms as well. People just need to understand, right? Mondo are not responsible for the cost of shipping, okay?
No.
The cost of shipping across the board for the collector at the moment is extortionate. I think Mondo are doing their very best to send a large item at the best price they can. Yeah. And, you know, that's just life. You're going to have to, you know, suck it up, buttercup, or don't invest in these.
Yeah,
as I say, it's not crazy. It's not something that is within Mondo's control. Mondo are good enough to ship these direct, so we don't end up with import duty. So that's a plus as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. I totally agree with that. Yeah, shipping has just gone ridiculous the last few years, and yeah, what more can you say about it? It's annoying. But it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it.
No, because you'll find that you know, with some of the smaller items and that, especially from America and that, you're nigh on paying as much in shipping as you are for the actual item itself.
Yeah, which is pretty much what we said about earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With stuff like that, it's it's annoying, and it's funny because someone bought 3 of my patches, and because there was 3 of them, it bulked up the envelope a little bit, and I ended up paying so much more than you'd think for a small envelope with some patches in.
Just to send it.
Like they paid me the postage on 3, and I thought, I'll end up refunding them. I can't.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I paid because of the tariffs. Basically, I paid money on tariff duty and all that, and I declared them £1 each.
Yeah, and it's funny you should say that. So, you know, I was saying earlier with the autographs I got sent, there was quite a lot of autographs there, which I haven't shown the rest of them. It came in a fairly big box. Tom sent that via DHL. Was it DHL or UPS? No, it was UPS actually. It cost $20 to send from America, and I had it in 5 days. So sometimes it can be done. Yeah. So I think there's a lesson to be learned there to maybe ship around, you know, shop around your shippers and see sort of who's doing the best deals. I think with the eBay and the likes, I think you are quite restricted with their global shipping program.
Yeah, because it goes to their global shipping centre and then they forward it on, don't they?
Yeah.
And there seems to be no logic to it, where like you could buy a comic book and they'll think, oh, 50 quid.
Yeah.
Or you could buy an animatronic terror dog and it'd be like 12 quid.
Yeah.
Like, there's no logic to it, but I mean, I got a pretty good deal on shipping I won the I can't remember if I actually showed it in the episode, the cooler.
No, it didn't show it in the episode, but you did talk about it, didn't you?
Yeah, so it was the cooler for Spirit Unleashed, where it was a competition they done on Twitter, and it's, you know, it's bigger than this.
Yeah.
And I thought they wouldn't ship to the UK, so I used a forwarding service, and I kind of had in my mind, it's going to cost me a couple £100, but worth it for something that's that rare, and I think I paid £60. I was actually really shocked, so... Yeah. I don't know. There seems to be no logic to it.
No, it's it is a strange one. As I say, shipping is very difficult for the collector, especially for us guys in the UK when you're looking for the rarer items, which only sort of tend to come via America.
Yeah, so, always the way.
Always the way.
But yeah, I think our next Mondo is going to be Winston with the Sandman.
Yeah.
Was Winston, wasn't it?
Yeah, Winston with the Sandman, yeah.
Yeah, and he's coming, and I always forget the name of the ghost, the Rosebud ghost.
Yeah.
With a sleigh. Yeah. And I always, I don't know why, I just found that ghost creepy as a kid. And I was actually more excited for that than the Sandman or Winston. So looking forward to getting that one. But I think, is that around February that's due?
I should imagine now, looking at the way things are, around about a February time. And then obviously Ray with Gash, which again, what an amazing figure that is looking.
Yeah, you know, looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah, so all kudos to Mondo. they're actually producing some stuff for us that we actually love.
And I think we've all got our own wish lists of what we want.
Yeah.
If Mondo are listening, I'll tell you what my main want would be.
Go on.
I would like a Mrs. Rogers neighbourhood set.
Yeah, I knew you was going to ask for that.
You got Watt.
Yeah.
You've got Mrs. Rogers. You've got the little bird, which I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
You can give us a Peter Venkman head, alternate head, possessed.
Yeah.
Put a containment unit in the back.
Yeah.
Or a house.
Yeah.
Oh, be perfect. I think that'd be my number one want.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's loads that I'd want, but I think that if I could only have one other ghost set, that would probably be my one.
Yeah.
You got anything that you springs to mind?
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few. It's quite. I mean, I love the. I think I've spoken about it before. I love the umpire from the where Winston's got to play baseball for his soul.
Yeah.
But saying that, I've recently acquired a custom figure from Joey O'Brien, which hopefully will be sending out soon, of the umpire.
Cool.
So that's quite cool. So there's always there's always a few, isn't there, that you'd really like. So
yeah, I mean, there was 140 something episodes, wasn't there? So there's a lot of ghosts to pick from, and I'm sure if we'd done a poll, of 10 people, we'd have 10 different answers of what their number one would be. Like, you know, I'd love the ghost from the pilot, for example. You know, things like that. But
I think that the People Busters one as well.
Yeah, People Busters.
I know somebody has done some of those figures, and I've actually got some nice 3D printed ones that I've done. But if Mondo were to do their magic on those, they would look incredible. Yeah, because they're a little bit different, aren't they? So
I reckon we'll get the Spectral Ghostbusters at some point.
Yeah,
four of them. I reckon probably a box set or something.
Yeah, see, I'm thinking People Busters will be the next big ghost set we get.
Yeah,
I think that, but we'll see. You know, if they was to come in twos, it'd be quite nice.
Yeah, because that's the trouble. If you do 4, that is quite a pricey set.
Yeah, whereas if you done them in twos, that would be pretty awesome. So
yeah, because you know, other things like how good would an Ecto 1 be for this line?
Oh yeah,
but my wallet just kicked me saying that.
Yeah. Or Mondo, if you're interested, a firehouse. We would love a firehouse. Excuse the background noise again, it's our terror dog getting up for a drink.
Always causing trouble, our terror dog. Can you imagine a firehouse? Like you'd need a mortgage.
Yeah, I know, but
everyone has 2 mortgages.
Everyone,
these days.
But we don't even negotiate the rate.
No, true. But talking of firehouses, this is on a different subject. So normally when people mention the Hasbro retro stuff, one of the top things people always comment, make us a firehouse, make us a firehouse. We want a firehouse. We don't want other stuff, we want a firehouse. I don't get the logic in that. Because firehouses are so easy to come by. Yeah. You can't go in a vintage toy shop without seeing a firehouse. Yeah. And normally complete, in decent condition. And I think a new one would actually cost more.
It would. Than if you was going to buy a vintage one. Yeah.
It's like, if you want a firehouse, you can get a firehouse. There's no need to wait for Hasbro to re-release one. No. And I'm pretty sure someone say they wouldn't because it's too big or something anyway?
Yeah, I mean, so the only reason you'd want a firehouse is if it had a detailed interior, if it had some kind of lights or sound function.
Yeah, some sort of upgrade.
Yeah, that's the only reason you'd want it. But I think there is a market for somebody like Mondo, even if it was done. You know, we bought the firehouse in 4 pieces or something, spread over a year.
Yeah, almost stacked, a bit like I said.
Yeah, like stacking set, you know, like Darren said.
Yeah, so. I mean, it'd have to be that way, I think, for most people, because God, I don't even want to think what it costs, but to buy a full firehouse. Yeah, in one
and not only that, the shipping side of it. You know, you could have a box like this size. You know, with various sections in it, and you could build it. You know,
almost like IKEA furniture.
IKEA
firehouse.
IKEA firehouse.
I'll buy one of them.
Yeah, but so there's plenty of food for thought with regards to that.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. But so very happy with the Mondo stuff still, and can't wait for the next one. But just mention our social medias again before we wrap up. So you can find me on the Magic Ghostbuster or Vigo the Cosplaythian. Just bear in mind that Vigo the Cosplaythian is not necessarily kid friendly, but still light-hearted, have a bit of banter, likes to abuse the Ghostbusters. And Chris is?
Ghostbusters, the Spirit of 84. You can find me on all the normal platforms, and as I say, also on the South End on Sea Ghostbusters.
Yeah, and just one other thing, because these podcasts, obviously we have our own podcast channel. I do also put these on my Magic Ghostbusters channel, but I do them a week later because ultimately we want to get as many people to subscribe to the Last of the Petty Cash channel. So if you are one of the viewers from my Magic Ghostbuster channel, I'd really appreciate if you just go over to the Last of the Petty Cash one, give it a subscribe, and watch it over there a week early, which is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, we are ready to believe you.
The last of the petty cash went down the drain for Twinkies and coffee and a busted chain. No more donuts, no more caffeine rain, just saving the city and feeling the strain. Ray's got a plan, but it's held with tape. Egon's experiments always misbehave. Venkman's flirting, but it's all escape, while the bank account looks like a dried up lake. The last of the petty cash went down the drain for Twinkies and coffee and a busted chain. No more donuts, no more caffeine rain, just saving the city and feeling the strain. Ray's got a plan, but it's held with tape. Egon's experiments always misbehave. Venkman's flirting, but it's all escape, while the bank account looks like a dried up lake. The last of the petty cash went down the drain for Twinkies and coffee and a busted chain. No more donuts, no more caffeine rain, just saving the city and feeling the strain. Janine shouting, the budget's toast. Ghost traps buzzing, but we're broke the most. No time to worry when there's a haunting post, but who knew fighting ghosts cost a ton of dough? Take one last job and hope for luck. Cross the streams if we're really stuck. Maybe one big ghost could change our clock, but for now